This is the Sports Dynasty Podcast. I'm Trevor, and this is Juan. And before we get started, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. We are on iTunes, YouTube, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Play Radio, Stitcher Play Radio, at Podcast Dynasty on Twitter.
Linktree.
We're on Facebook and Instagram.
Linktree. Join
the Facebook group and be a part of the conversation. Yeah, so it's a force of habit, so I'm going to say the whole thing.
No, anyway. I just like to mess with it. It's funny.
Yeah.
But we need something good to happen to us today. So.
Yes. Wow. I'm not surprised. As you can see, with us, me wearing my Patriot stuff.
No, we're not talking about that right now.
Right now. But I know I'm saying that, I'm really not in the best mood right now. So
none of us are.
Yeah, so we're going to get started.
Yeah, I just want to say it's 8 o'clock Eastern time, so the overtime game between the Raiders and Dolphins just ended. So we have not covered, obviously, the Sunday night or the Monday night games yet. That'll be on like Tuesday or whatever we do the next episode. So let's go through this. More than half the games we don't have to talk about, so that's good. So let's go rapid fire really quickly. Starting with Thursday, Panthers-Texans. Panthers are 3-0.
Yes.
They're now leading the division because Tampa Bay just lost. 24-9. This means nothing because they played garbage the last 3 weeks. And the Saints had a bad day the week before because they lost half their coaching staff and half their secondary. And their linemen were off too.
And so, bad news for the Panthers. Christian McCaffrey is out for the foreseeable future, I think, for the next 3 weeks.
Hence why they drafted their rookie running back.
Yes, which I should pick him up in fantasy because I have Christian McCaffrey.
You should probably put a waiver claim on that.
Yes, I should, yes.
Yeah, Panthers means nothing. They... Like I said, they really didn't play anybody that good, so we have no idea how they are. They do play Dallas next week, so that's a small test. So we'll see how they are.
Yes, we'll see how they play today.
Mm-hmm. All right, continuing on, because who cares? Giants and Falcons. Falcons got their win. They are now 1-2. The Giants are 0-3. They are hot trash. Saquon is washed up, as you can probably see.
Did I not go on a rant last week saying you better do Saquon things against this Falcons defense? But hey, they were locking them up. And Adoree Jackson, you had the game sealing interception, and you dropped it.
Yeah, we didn't really watch this game. It was tankable. I didn't want to. I'm gonna tell you straight up. I didn't even watch the game because I knew it was gonna be garbage. I'm good. Don't worry about it. All I know is that me personally, I think Saquon is messed up mentally. I think that's why he can't play as well as he was before. But he was always a home run hitter anyway. And was never really able to get, the tough yards.
Right.
So maybe this was a long time coming. I don't know. Whatever. Bears and Browns. So remember how everybody wanted Justin Fields to play? That's why he didn't play.
We didn't play because he's clearly not ready. And I didn't realize how bad this offensive line was for the Bears. I didn't realize it was that bad.
That left tackle 71 was. I've never seen a literal human turnstile before.
Oh, yes, we have. Marshall Newhouse. Marshall Newhouse. I can't believe you got about this bum. But nah, it was really bad.
Nah, seriously, it was really embarrassing.
It was really embarrassing. It's like, stand clear of the closing doors. If you live in New York, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. But Justin Fields sucks, though. He didn't know what he was doing. It was very clear. He made no real reads whatsoever. It's like he'll look one way, somebody will be wide open on his right, and he throws left.
So this is bad.
He was literally football special. It was really bad.
So we can more than guarantee that Matt Nagy is out of here. He's about to be on his way out of here, and Ryan Pace too. Yeah, this is bad. He's not ready, and I know. And y'all traded up for him to try to save our jobs and try to make something to make Chicago happy. He's not ready.
He's not ready. And if you're not trying to say that he's garbage or he's a bust,
no,
that's nothing to do with
that.
No,
I'm saying that he's not ready. He's not ready. And it's just bad. It's gonna get worse.
So you idiot media people and you idiot fans. You can see it in the preseason he wasn't ready. If you know football, it's very obvious he wasn't ready. So y'all rushing this because you guys weren't moving the ball or you didn't like what you saw, whatever. Wow. It doesn't mean you want to ruin somebody else's career. There's a reason why people sit back and do development.
Were you guys hyped because LeBron James tweeted Justin Fields in the offseason said, this guy is special. I'm like, but listen, Cleveland just... That defense.
My man had one play. My man had what's his face wide open on Dan Montgomery off a flat, and there was this emptiness in sight. And he threw straight at a double cover freaking Allen Robinson.
Have you ever?
He should have threw like 2 or 3 picks in this game.
I know you heard the term. I know you heard the term. a shark in blood infested waters.
Yeah.
That's exactly what that defense did. They smelled blood in the water and they ate him. They attacked him, and whoo, that was bad.
This Cleveland team is not that good yet. Don't get it twisted.
It's not very good, but they did expose a glaring problem, which we didn't realize it was that bad. There's a glaring problem. So
yeah, because we knew the line sucked, but we knew that it was probably 32nd, which is a funny thing because I feel like 7 different lines in this league could fight for 32nd worst in the league.
Yeah, for worse.
A lot of offensive lines are bad. A lot of them. September football. Colts, Titans win 25-16. Carson Wentz did play. There was a major injury and I forgot. Oh, Quentin Nelson. He got carted out in this game. Wow.
The Colts are just this is a team again that's built for success on paper wise, but just injuries continue to derail them every single year.
It's not just Baltimore.
It's just bad. I almost feel bad for them. It's like, yo, they're probably the best 0-3 team on paper in the league. Or ever. Because this team is stacked. There's injuries. Injuries is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's really bad. Titans, they took care of business.
Of course.
Whatever. Who cares? Cardinals Jaguars. Cardinals win 31-19. Took a little while, but I mean, the Jaguars, they suck. And Trevor Lawrence threw a hilarious pick 6. Who cares? Next. Bengals and Steelers. Big Ben needs to get out of the league.
It's time to go.
It's over.
He looked horrible. And I think that's probably the worst I've ever seen him play.
Yeah.
It's time to go. It's time to go. And what makes it worse is that for Steelers is that I guess, in my personal opinion, Dwayne Haskins needs to be the one that take the reins because Mason Rudolph, if you think Mason Rudolph is going to be your future for this team, I'm sorry, that's not happening. But you have to make. I don't know. I know that his money, cap number was really high last year, and they was like, oh, I'm trying to retain him, but he came back. It's like, listen, Ben, if I'm like, listen, Ben, you need to consider sitting, hanging it up, bro. It's over.
I don't blame him for coming and taking the money. I would have.
I don't blame him either. And also, that offensive line is really, really bad.
Yeah,
it is awful, and it doesn't help that Ben Roethlisberger cannot throw past 10 yards.
Yeah, it's insane. It's to the point where you really should think about just benching for the rest of the season and just save him from himself at this point.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they play Green Bay next week, so that's another L. Whoopsie.
It's unfortunate because the defense could. What do you want them to do?
It's wasting their window because they're not gonna stay this good for long.
They're not.
So it's really sad. It is really sad. But yeah, the Bengals. They're 2-1. That's adorable.
It's adorable.
Yeah. Who cares?
But
right, but they're in 3-way tie though, right? The rest of them are 2-1 also.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's your boy Burrox. His boy.
Burrox. All right. Washington gets their ass up by the Bills. Whatever. Washington. We already jumped off ship last week, so
yeah, we did.
I got not much to say about that. Bills are looking a lot better. From the little that I saw, Josh Allen's looking like he's getting his mojo back. Mm-hmm. So that's a problem for the league. Ravens and Lions. Ravens. Apparently, Lamar was actually sick coming into this game, and it was like a 20-minute before the game decision to actually let him play. So he wasn't 100% in this game at all. This line sucks. As you probably saw, Detroit was getting a hell of a lot of pressure on Lamar in this game. But he wound up converting a 4th and 19, and then Justin Tucker broke the record for the longest field goal ever made because he's the GOAT.
He's the GOAT, yeah. He's the GOAT.
Patriots fans, get over it. Justin Tucker is the greatest kicker of all time.
He is.
Get over it.
He is.
Not the clutches, the greatest.
Yes.
Bar none.
And then for our Lions fans who are definitely listening, who I know are upset about I'm sorry. Yes, granted, the referees did blow a 4. I'm getting there. They did miss a blatant delay of game penalty that should have pushed them back 5 yards. But even if that's the case, you still gave up 4th and 19.
Done.
That's it.
Like we say in Spanish, punto. That's it.
That's
There's nothing else to say.
There is.
You're the Lions. Get over it.
Yeah.
You should be used to stupidity like this.
I give them credit. They play hard all 3 games.
They do.
They play hard.
They might have their coach.
Yeah.
They might.
Yes, Dan Campbell, I think, he's someone that I think they made a right decision.
Yeah, just give him some freaking talent. Like, seriously.
So at least the Lions...
But that roster's garbage.
At least the Lions did something right.
Yeah, for once.
For once.
Are we in the 4 o'clocks? No, I'm saving one of the 1 o'clocks. All right, yeah. So we're in the 4 o'clocks. Jets didn't score against the Broncos. Hooah.
Did you know that in the last 10 quarters, Zach Wilson has thrown for 2 touchdowns and 6 interceptions? 6.
Elite.
They have not found the end zone since the Carolina game.
Yeah, mistakenly. Dolphins Raiders. Dolphins win in overtime, literally at the last second, 31-28. Tua's not. God, they actually had offense in this game.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen offense for them since Fitzpatrick. How much more do we have to talk about Tua not being a good NFL quarterback?
If you watch the AFC showdown we did on Saturday, trust me, you know, and Tommy was saying, do you think they should move around? And I gave him the benefit of the doubt. They just might have to. I don't think Tua's the answer for them. I think you may have
garbage, and it sucks that they gave up. They wound up getting Justin Herbert, but I don't blame them for that because everybody would have done that. So everybody thought Justin Herbert sucked. So that it's not their fault for that pick, but it just sucks that literally the next pick is a franchise player. Well, what I like though is that we saw the AFC East showdown last night. They mentioned to use Gesicki a lot. That's exactly what they did in this game, and he was magnificent. Unfortunately, still lost, but they're magnificent. But I will say this also: 14 points were given from the Raiders in the first quarter from a pick six, and those what's the word? Those simple-minded coaching people we call in the Raiders decided to go for it at their own 30 in the first quarter. 4th and 1.
You know why? Because they're Gruden grinders. They fight. They can say, you know, you can handle this. And you know what? That's your $100 million guy, Raiders fans.
So it shouldn't have been overtime in the first place. That was stupid.
It was stupid. This game should have been over a long time ago. You literally spot them 14 points. But hey, at least I got to count with the win. Because if y'all lost the game, that's exactly what we would have brought up.
First quarter. Yep. Yep.
Abysmal.
What else we got? Vikings and Seattle. So Seattle is literally the same damn team. Their defense is so garbage. Pete Carroll just continues to prove us right every freaking year. I love it.
I love it too. I actually love it too. I mean, like, apparently we don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah, we don't. Oh, that's the theme for the podcast, by the way.
Apparently we don't know what we're talking about. Because when we say this, you say that, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Oh, you're just being haters. Haters about what? Haters. Only time I hate on myself is being right. I feel like I was completely in my right to say what I wanted to say. Yeah. That Pete Carroll Pete Carroll sucks.
I gotta edit that, damn it.
Pete Carroll sucks. His defense is not good. And I feel bad for Russell Wilson.
Kirk Cousins has so much fun in this game.
What do you want him to do?
My man went 30 for 38, dude. That's so bad.
That's horrible.
That's so bad, bro. With over 10 yards per throw average. That's so bad. We literally
give Seattle a chance to win because of Russell Wilson. If you going about Russell Wilson, say, listen, Russell Wilson, this Vikings defense isn't as good either. But I say, it's September Russ. He'll go in and destroy them. No, oh no, that's wrong.
1 and 2.
1 and 2, two straight losses.
Mm-hmm. 1 and 2. We mentioned a desperate Vikings team, like they're gonna fight, and they did it. But wow, they actually kind of beat their ass. It's like the Seahawks. Did they even score in the second half? Yes. No, they didn't. They got shut out in the second half. There you go. More of late 2020 from the Seahawks, right? Same garbage. All right. Tampa and Rams. Rams won 34-24. They actually beat the hell out of the Buccaneers.
Yes, scores very misleading. It wasn't very close.
Yeah, they were up 34-17 in the fourth quarter. They beat the hell out of them. It was pretty interesting. No Antonio Brown showed it, even though Tom Brady's still throwing dimes because Tom Brady is just Tom Brady.
Still over 400 yards already. 400 yards. Yeah, but again, what can you do? This Rams defense looks really, really good.
Yeah, I think. Sorry, no, go ahead.
They're really, really, really good. It's just well skewed, and then they're also very thin. The Buccaneers defense very thin.
That's 1 point of them. Yeah.
Very thin in the secondary, so there's not much they can do anyway. It's just again, would that make a difference if Antonio Brown's playing? I don't know, probably not. I don't think so. No,
maybe it would have been a touchdown game. Yeah. I think, but I was going to my point. I think McVay knows how to get victories against this team, because this happened last year.
Yeah.
They actually beat their ass last year too, but then golf was making them come back. But I think McVay understands how their system works and knows how to beat them. I think McVay got them. That's why. So it's a matchup issue. I'm very excited because this will more likely be another playoff matchup. I am very excited for this rematch in January. But McVay has them in his grasp. And he knows it. You see how his demeanor was all game. He knows it.
He was excited. He ran into the locker room like really excited at halftime. Yeah, he's feeling good right now. Mm-hmm. And Matthew Stafford right now is looking like an MVP caliber quarterback right now. And yeah, the Rams.
You know, and Cooper Cup Offensive Player of the Year, maybe has a chance.
Maybe, or he was killing today.
He was nasty. Yeah, he was nasty.
They had an amazing year so far.
Yeah,
amazing year. Like wow, like.
It was insanity. All right. So the reason why we sped through a lot of these games, because most of them, who cares? And then there's two of them we're gonna talk about. We're gonna spend the next 15 minutes talking about. Let's start with the Patriots. We're gonna end with those other overrated bastards.
Okay.
But we're gonna start with the Patriots game. The Saints went into Foxborough and just laid a curb stomping on this Patriots team.
They had our way with us. They had our way with us. First of all. I know I'm going with this right now.
I know where you're going with this too.
The play calling was a bit, especially in the first half, was abysmal. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you listen to this for a long time now. How many times have I buried Josh McDaniels on this podcast? How many times have I buried him? And I'm going to say it. I don't care how it comes off. I don't care. I'm saying it. The reason why Josh McDaniels was viewed as being so good is because of Thomas Edward Brady. For his entire tenure there, made him look so good.
Thomas Edward Patrick Brady second.
Yes. Yep, excuse me. Excuse me. You're right. This absolutely, like, come on. Check down, Alex. Check down, every down. Check down. What are we doing here? Like, throw the ball. I understand. I understand the offensive line is bad. The offensive line is really bad. You know what I'm saying? But
the tackle positions is embarrassing.
It's embarrassing, right? It's really embarrassing.
Which we mentioned, they were our X factor in the AFC East showdown thing.
And then Cameron Jordan wasn't really. They did okay until the fourth quarter. And then
they just got pressured.
Yeah,
that's what it was.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was just really bad. The run defense is disgusting. Disgusting.
Yeah, they almost ran for $150.
Jameis Winston was literally throwing short passes, and couldn't defend. We couldn't defend it. We could not defend the short pass at all. Third down conversion was terrible. We could have stopped them on third down to save our lives in the first half. Could not stop them at all in the first half.
Dude, they had more first downs than we had possessions.
Yes, they did. Point. No, the first half they had 11 first downs for our 5. So it was like, yeah, this is gonna be one of those games. Just terrible. They couldn't, like, Kamara was having his way with us, and I'm like, if you can't show him down, we're gonna have a long night. It's gonna be a long day.
Yeah.
Another thing too, the tackling. You mean to tell how many times that Jameis Winston broke off tackles from getting sacked? We had those yards matters. It's third down. It's third down, right? Instead of us sacking him for a 5-yard loss, he'll run and then be probably either convert on third down or he'll be short.
Or throw a touchdown pass.
Oh yeah. I remember that tackle. Yeah, that was pretty bad. Yeah, that was horrible. We had a sack right there, and those touchdown pass in the end zone. Amazing. It's just ridiculous right now. We literally, and then what makes it worse, and I'm gonna say this too. This was Julian Edelman's honoree. He was honored at halftime.
I'm busy talking crap about the Giants. We did the same thing.
He was honored at halftime, and he looked like, damn man, I wish you could be on the field with us too. And also, people talking about, the Patriots spend so much money. How's Jonnu Smith looking right now? $50 million down the damn drain. He did that. He paddling the pass, his passes, his catches.
Good job cleaning it up. I don't know exactly what to say.
Yeah, I had to clean it up. He kept on paddling his pass. Catch the ball. You're a tight end. Catch the ball. You're a receiver. Like, what are you doing? That interception that was on Matt Jones, the second one he threw, wasn't his fault, and a lot of people was saying that, oh, Mac Jones sucks. He's garbage. No, that was not on him. That was on John Newsmith being a complete idiot and forgetting how to play football. What was that? What really was that? What really was that? And people say, oh, only one time. No, he did it multiple times. A lot of catch up this year. He did the exact same thing. And
reminds me of somebody, Aaron Johnson.
Yeah. Don't say his name. I'm getting mad. But
you're not mad already?
I am mad. Oh, yes, I'm more mad. Okay. And then James White, one of the most important players on our team, is out with a hip injury, and we don't know he's gonna come back. I got hit really bad. I'm like, this is not what we need right now. This is not what we need right now. This is not what we need right now.
Yeah, he's arguably the worst person outside of Mac Jones to get hurt.
Yeah,
in the team. It's really bad.
And why I don't know about you, but I have not seen Hunter Henry get any type of burn. Like, he's just there. Like, is he still on the team? Like, he's on the team. Like, he caught like 2 passes in this game. 2. That's it. Struggling to move the ball. And the crazy thing is, the defense was making stops. The defense was making stops in the second half. We just couldn't put the damn ball in the end zone. Couldn't do anything.
Yeah, it reminds me of the last 2 years.
Yeah. It's just irritating. And it's like, yo, it's only going to get worse because guess what?
That's exactly what I'm about to go with right now. Yep.
It's going to get worse because the way we played today in Foxborough, we're 0-2 in Foxborough right now so far. Next week, guess what's going to happen, Patriot fans? I know you may not be like this, but I'm going to tell you this right now.
It doesn't matter what they like. It's reality.
It's reality. The Buccaneers are going to come into Foxborough next week, and they're going to annihilate us. They're going to destroy us. They're going to have their way with us. Why? We can't move the football. Can't move the football. We can't. Well, what we going to do? How you going to stop them? How you going to stop them? You know what I'm saying? Sunday night football. The whole world's going to be watching. And guess what's going to happen? They're going to witness an ass beating that I've never seen witness as a Patriot fan before. Now I've seen Kansas City 2014. I've seen that. I've seen that. I witnessed it. I witnessed Cleveland 2010. I witnessed that.
Detroit 2017.
I did.
Embarrassing
losses. This is gonna be bad. This is gonna be terrible. And I'm still gonna sit there and watch because
New Orleans 2009. My God, that was to me the worst one. One of the Monday Night Football.
Yeah. Oh yeah, my God, I was bad.
Like the Kansas City one, I get it but that New Orleans one,
yeah,
it's like that. It's like we didn't deserve to be in the NFL. How bad that beating was. Yo, that was so bad. So what are we against Champagne? 2-2?
Yeah, 2-2.
Right? They got 9 in this year. We got 13 and 17.
Yeah. 2-2. Yeah.
2-2. Interesting. Okay, so we have 2 positives. There was a wide receiver sighting from Jacoby Myers.
Yes.
And there was a wide receiver sighting from Kendrick Bourne, who actually played pretty decent. Those are literally the only 2 positives I can think of. Defensively, like you said, there was no tackling. It was actually very embarrassing. They could not tackle a dude who ran a 4.9 in his combine.
Oh, and it gets worse. You allowed trash Taysom Hill to run into the end zone and run for multiple first downs, knowing the man cannot throw. You know when he's on the field, it's an automatic throw. He's not high center. It's automatic throw. I'm sorry. Automatic run. You know this, and you just couldn't stop it.
Yeah.
Taysom football. Come on.
Yeah, so you can plainly see that Stephon Gilmore is very missed because this zone scheme is here because there is no Stephon Gilmore. Because the other corners outside of J.C. Jackson and Jonathan Jones suck. So that zone was getting killed by Jameis because I guess Belichick swore Jameis doesn't know how to read. People swear Jameis doesn't know how to read. I mean, he should have threw like 2 or 3 picks in this game. Don't get it twisted. But he still was hitting. You know, so like after a while, like I would like to see man, but I get why. So I'm like, whatever. But the thing defensively that bothered me was we still had these slow edge rushers play coverage. And once like Jameis or Champagne, we'll go Champagne just make people happy. Seen that, it was here Kamara. Here, those whack receivers, because I don't know their names. Here Kamara. and they will destroy them because they're not fast enough to tackle. I really don't understand why on our defensive scheme, why we continue to have those linebackers play coverage. I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
And they're edge rushers too. Van Noy's an edge rusher. Chase Winovich is an edge rusher. Why are they playing coverage? Especially against Alvin Kamara. He will eat them alive. And that's exactly what happened. So those were big conversions that given up because of those little holes defensively. Especially, it's just, I will give credit to the Saints offensive line. They actually played a magnificent game. Most of the game. They played great. Like, they played great when it mattered. Like, when, I guess you can call it garbage time, they stopped protecting Jameis Winston, whatever. But the first first half, they were locking us up. We had no pass rush. Jameis Winston was having a field day back there. So, kudos to them. Gottschall's actually really good. Unfortunately, he's the only run defender apparently we have. But Gottschall's really good. Offensively, these tackles are so trash, dude. My gosh. This is a problem. Mind you, they switched up the right tackle today. I think it was Heron this time, not Durant.
Oh, he got killed.
Yeah, he was destroyed.
He got killed.
He was a
especially with the interception that Matt Jones threw. The first one he threw.
I'll say which one.
The first one he threw, he got hit. When he got hit. Yeah. My thing is this effort, and so I was watching it with Tulio. Y'all have seen one of the podcasts before. No effort, especially when you do the interception. There's no effort in trying to make the tackles. Remember, he fumbled the ball. And then they picked it up. Obviously, you can't do that, but the no effort that from him, especially if I'm like, yo, what he's do something, because you're not doing anything on the offensive line right now. Just try to stop him from making this a bigger, worse mistake than it already is.
Yeah,
no effort, and that pissed me off. That really pissed me off. I'm sorry, but you know.
The tight ends thing, John sucks. I'm sick of him.
John's garbage.
Henry, I kind of feel like McDaniels is holding back still. That's what I'm seeing in this game. At first, I think he was, I don't want to say too aggressive. It was the play calling was stupid. Like a lot of play actions and straight pass plays in the beginning when we literally started the day with like a 7-yard run. And then he just threw like 6 or 7 straight pass plays. When our line sucks. And it wasn't like close stuff either. Like it was like developing pass plays. Like, hold up, how this line is too bad for you to start off the game with passes like this. Start the run first. Let the run get established. No. Apparently, you want to go into an article. All the media was talking about that we can't throw past 10 yards or whatever. You want to prove them wrong by Mac Jones getting his ass up beginning because of that he started to suck. Because the pressure got to him when he started getting happy feet basically the rest of the game up until mid-third quarter when he actually started to move the ball again. Yeah, that's like you're not setting up your rookie for success. So now look what happens. Now you got to go up against Tampa. Good luck. That's not enough for you to win. Then you got Houston. Okay, that should be a win. But then you have Dallas, a team that in order for you to beat them. You have to score
points.
You don't score, you're not beating them. So, good luck. Then you got a rematch with the Jets. Thank God. So that sounds like 3-3-ish, maybe. And then you got to go to the Los Angeles Chargers. Do not let what we saw last year in the 45-0 beating think that's going to happen again this time.
It's not going to happen again.
It is not. So, go get it twisted. Do not get it twisted. These are some tough games coming up for the next month or so, okay? Then you got Carolina, which we don't know how good Carolina is as of this moment, but as of right now, they're undefeated. So that means something. So this team has massive issues.
Very massive issues.
Pretty damn bad. Defensively, they're fine, but when your offense decides to punt every 2 seconds, the defense suffers from that, So that's what it is. I'm sick of talking about this disgusting team. Let's go on to another disgusting team that everybody loves for some reason. So I wonder what media is going to say to defend this bum-ass Kansas City team now.
I wonder what FS1 personality is going to say about this one.
It's not just him, it's all the media.
No. I'm speaking specifically to him.
So Chargers win 30-24. My God, this Kansas City team looks like they don't know what the hell they're doing. You start off the game with how many turnovers straight? Like 2 or 3?
Mm-hmm.
With a Tyreek fumble and I think Kai Edwards-Helaire fumble, which again, he sucks. I knew he was trash.
And
anyway,
a mind-boggling no-look interception by
Mahomes.
Your boy Mahomes. Cojones. Well, yeah.
Yeah, no, that to me was not his fault. The dude dropped it plain. Some dude named I don't even know what the hell his name was, dude. To be 100% honest, I think it was that Forston dude. It was 85. I don't know his name because he doesn't deserve to have his name known. No, but the second interception though, what in God's name was this dude doing? What is this team doing? It's to the point where I think their coach had to go to the hospital.
Yeah. Hope Andy's okay because that's pretty bad.
Y'all almost killed your coach.
Yeah. Yeah, and also.
Yeah, because Clyde Edwards has 100 yards rushing this game, 5.9 yards per carry. Don't get it twisted. Y'all need to learn to look at tape and not look at box score because that dude is not good. You gonna say something?
Can we? I hope people just admit it now. This defense is really, really bad.
This team is really,
no.
really bad. It's not just the defense; it's everybody sucks. This team sucks.
Didn't we say in the last episode that I predicted now more than ever they're gonna go one and done in this playoff in this playoffs? It's not even guaranteed to win the division. You got Denver 3-0. Denver's 3-0.
The Raiders 3-0.
The Raiders 3-0.
And then Chargers beat them. They're last in the division right now.
Oh man.
It ain't gonna last that long. They'll be back in the top division by the next 4 weeks. But still, I hope people seeing it. It's like people don't understand stuff. We're technically wrong because we still say they're gonna win like 12 to 14 games. It's a possibility they may not even do that.
Maybe 10 and 11 games if they're lucky.
We're right about this. This is a bad overall football team. They just have 3 cornerstone players that they rely on, but that is not how it works. This is not the NBA. You can get away with that with the NBA because Brooklyn's doing that. You cannot get away with stuff like that in the NFL. And they swear they're gonna get away with that.
And you realize that teams have built their teams to beat you. That's what they did now. Their teams, Buffalo is some of their team to beat you. The way to beat you.
Yeah, they bolstered the ever-loving crap out of their pass rush to come after
the Chargers, some of their team to beat you, and they did.
Mm-hmm. They finally got you. Yep.
They finally did. Listen, a lot of AFC teams, Cleveland too, was like, yo, they bolstered their team.
And they should have beat you. You should be 0-3 right now. You should be
0-3. They should have beaten you. But you know what I'm saying? But it happens. But this team is not good. It's not good. And if people have finally caught up to you, and it's sad because like the media will still give y'all a pass, but guess what? We're not.
We're not because we're better than the media. We actually watch football and actually see what's going on. And the funniest part about that is that they never really changed their game either.
No,
it's the same offense they've run since 2018.
Yeah, like
nothing's changed.
Try to outscore them. Like if you're gonna go for like I said. Now there again, if you're gonna go score for score with Kansas City, that's not how you beat them. They're gonna win every single time. You shut them down, make them come comfortable, then you got something there.
24 points.
That's it.
24 points. They can't be stopped. That's what the media always said. You have to outscore them, beat them.
No, you don't.
That's so stupid. I can't believe people get paid like 6 figures to say that dumb-ish on TV.
This is not, again,
like, are you serious?
We spoke about this too, about that type of style of play in the league is not sustainable. It's not college. It's not college. This is not college. I know you love the high scoring game like that, but you need to play defense to win games and win championships. People keep forgetting defense wins championships. You see what Tampa Bay did to them in the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah. You see what San Fran did to them for 3 quarters. They had him. Then they let it up. You know what I'm saying? You see what happened to them when he played against New England the year before that.
But they say we don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah. So that's the theme. We don't know what we're talking about. That's for the Patriots fans too.
I agree.
We don't know what we're talking about. Look, we said this offense is going to run on a few things. X, X, and X. We told you from the guide. If these things don't hit, this is not going to be good. You can't run the ball. Nobody can catch the ball. Nobody can get open. That's all the things you see on the Patriots side, right? Mm-hmm. That's why they're 1-2 right now. Now, same thing with Kansas City. They only have 3 players. They don't have nobody else stepping up. They have no depth on the wide receiving core. You see Pringle and all these dudes and Robinson, they suck. Those are bad players. Mecole Hardman sucks. They're bad players. No one else can get open, but once you double cover Tyreek Hill and you get somebody good on Kelsey, what happens? You can't throw the ball on anybody, right? There you go. This is what you get. Defense. They don't have anyone, literally anyone on defense. They can't stop a nosebleed. Oh, but they have Mahomes, they got Kelsey, and they got Tyreek Hill. They'll be okay. 1-2 and supposed to be 0-3. It wasn't the Browns being ridiculous. Basically, it wasn't for a block punt. Basically, they will be 0-3.
And they immediately will lose their minds right now.
I can't wait for tomorrow to see what excuses they're going to give. I can't wait for these podcasts tomorrow. I can't wait to see what excuses they're going to give. They're going to let them slide. I know they're going to do it. And there is no reason for it. This team is a bad football team. And what Andy Reid does worse more than anybody is adjust. And he does not do that. There you go. They're the same team for the last few years. Scheme-wise, did not change. Now their team has deteriorated to the point where now I can plainly see this is the worst Kansas City team of the Mahomes era yet. This is the worst one. And 2018 was bad. It's sad that they actually miss Sammy Watkins. They miss him. Mm-hmm. They don't have nobody else. They miss Damian Williams to me because he actually was a pretty dynamic dude on the backfield. Hilaire's not good. Told you.
We'll just leave it at that.
No, but they're gonna win 11, 12 games. They're gonna still get in. They're still gonna probably win this division most likely. It's just we're not talking about the regular season. We're gearing you up for the inevitable. That is January, because now at this rate, there is a high chance they will be playing that wild card round. Oh, at this rate.
Oh, they will be playing the wild card round.
Most likely. I don't know if they're getting that first seed. So, what happens when you match up? We'll find out.
And that's
what are you going to talk about Chargers? Whoops.
I mean, the Chargers did what they had to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they made up for last week.
They made up for last week in a game which they played terrible last week. They bounced back, and I like their poise to bounce back. I think that was great.
No, it says something. It really does say something about their whole demeanor as a team. They still got to clean up the penalties, though. Like, that's a problem. They need to stop that, seriously. But they still did their thing, and I'm proud of them. Freaking Mike Williams, does he just, like, have a boner for killing Kansas City? Like, dude, he be destroying them every time. It's ridiculous. All right, let's get out of here. You can watch this game. We give you a decent analysis or a better analysis later on.
Yes. That being said, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. We're on iTunes, YouTube, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Play Radio, Stitcher Play Radio, at Podcast Dynasty on Twitter. We're on Facebook and Instagram.
Green Bay has 3 points.
Yes, be a part of the conversation, and we'll see you next time. Peace, love.